my name is Daniel and today we're going to be doing a handstand drill workshop. So make sure you have enough space, you're not going to hit anything, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with some stretching. You can do this anywhere where you have some space, in your living room, in your dining room, outside if you would like. We're going to do some stretching of our wrists first. So we're going to do some rolling like this. If you can do some waves like this. Can you go the other way? Ooh, I don't know if I can go there we go. And the other way. Nice work. Stretching our wrist. Put your hand out like this and you can pull your fingers back to you, stretching your wrist here. Nice work. And the other way, put your hand down like this and then pulling your fingers back to you, stretching your wrist. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other hand. So hand like this, like you're giving someone a high five, but don't give them a high five. Pull your fingers back, stretching your wrists like this. Nice work. Feel free to follow along with me. And then put your fingers down like this and pull your fingers back, stretching our wrists out. So it should be nice and warm. Awesome. Fantastic. Our next thing is our shoulders. We want to make sure our shoulders are nice and warm for our handstands. So we're going to do some basic arm circles backwards. See if you can go faster, don't take off. And then the other way, can you go forwards, and faster, and don't take off. All right. Now see if you can go one forwards, one backwards. It's a bit tricky. And the other way. Nice work. Rolling out our shoulders, making sure they're nice and warm for our handstands. Our next stretch is our neck. So, ear to your shoulder, other hand resting on your other ear. And if that's not stretching enough, you can push this hand down to the ground to get a nice stretch on your neck. We're going to hold this for about 10 seconds. Feel free to add some music in. Alright, awesome work. And the other side, ear to your shoulder, hand on the other ear, and if that's not stretching enough, you can push this hand down to the ground gently. Trying to get a nice stretch here. So we're ready for our handstands. Awesome. Alright, we're just going to do some half head circles. Just trying to get the neck nice and warm. Alright, looking down to the ground, placing your hands on top of your head. And looking up to the roof. Alright, nice work. Alright, now we've done our stretching for our handstand, we can begin the drills. Alright, our first drill is called a froggy. So, we're going to squat down like this with our hands in between our legs. And we're not going to hop like a frog, we're just going to stay there. And put your hands on the ground, and you're going to lean your shoulders over and see if you can lift your feet off the ground like this. Whoa. Oh, and then back down. So the point of this exercise is to get our wrists used to the balance of our body over our wrists and to get them used to the body weight getting put onto our wrists. So it's really good. We're going to hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. Let's go. Awesome work. If it's a bit tricky, you can do 10 seconds. If you want to push for that extra 15, good on you. Well done. Alright, our next drill is called our bunny hop. Now, if you would like to grab your couch or your bed or some surface, some soft surface that you can put your feet on, go do that. But make sure that your mum or dad isn't sitting there because you don't want to kick them. Don't do that. Alright, don't do that. So, once you have a clear space, you're going to put your hands on the ground and you're going to kick your feet up to the box and back down. We're going to do 5. So, kicking your foot. So, remember, using your wrists to support your body weight. You're going to kick up to the box and back down. That's 1. We're going to do 5 together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Once you can do that comfortably, you can move away from the couch or bed or box and you can try to do it freestanding. So, hands on the ground. You're going to kick your legs up to your bottom and see how high you can get. We're going to do 5 as well. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome work. On to our next drill. Alright, our next drill is our handstand against the wall. So we're going to start facing away from the wall. Make sure you have a clear wall, make sure nothing's in your way, make sure you're being safe. So, hands go on the ground. We're going to walk our feet up the wall into our handstand shape. Now, make sure that you're hiding your ears with your arms, pushing up nice and tall. You can look at your hands if you would like, but make sure your ears are squished by your arms and you're pushing up nice and tall. Alright, we ready? So, hands on the ground. Walking your feet up the wall. As you walk up the wall, walk your hands closer to the wall and pushing up nice and tall. Squeezing your ears by your shoulders. And then to come down, you can tuck your head in and do a forward roll. If that's not safe enough, then you can just walk down the wall the same way you came up. Alright, now we're going to do our kick to handstand against the wall. So, to see how much space you need, lie down on the ground with your hands out, just like you're in a handstand shape. And then where your toes finish, that's where you want to stand. We're going to put our arms by our ears, and we're going to go into a lunge. And then we're going to kick up into a handstand. Kick up using your back leg as hard as you can against the wall, and your other leg will come up to join you. So, arms by your ears, pushing up nice and tall into a lunge shape. Kick up. So you want to do about 5 of them. And back down. Excellent job. Alright, onto our freestanding handstand. So we've done them against the wall, we're going to do them without a wall. Make sure you have enough space in your dining room, outside, living room, just make sure you have enough space around you. Now, we're going to put our hands up by our ears, remember that shape, pushing up nice and tall, and we're going to do our lunge into our handstand, and kicking back down. Yeah? Making sure you're pushing up nice and tall, like this, like a pencil shape. Upside down. We're going to go again. Into our lunge shape, hands by your ears. Pushing up nice and tall. Awesome. Alright, once you've got the balance happening, see how long you can hold it. Ready, set, go. Awesome work, well done, good try. On to our next thing. And now for something a little bit more tricky, we can do some press to handstand drills. So, our first drill is trying it against the wall. We're gonna stand in our straddle, like a big star, and then put our hands on the ground and see if you can roll up the wall, making sure your feet are the last thing to reach the top. Awesome work. Alright, once you can comfortably do it against the wall, we're going to try it with a little box. If you have some little stairs or a couch cushion, don't rip the whole couch up, but if you can bring out the cushion, fantastic. We're going to put our feet onto the box, or cushion, or couch, or stair. We can even get your little brother to love it. I'm joking. Alright, put your hands on the ground, and we're going to roll up into our press. If you're comfortable with both of those drills, you can try it from splits in the ground. So we're going to go to our middle splits in the ground. We're going to put our hands down and do the exact same thing. Remember to roll your back up and make sure that your feet are the last thing to reach the top. Alright, see if you can do it with me. Ready? Present, make sure you present. Alright. Good work. Congratulations on making it through. Now I have a couple of challenges for you who want to go that a little bit more. Our first one is handstand walking, so seeing how far you can go without falling over or hurting someone. Alright, so make sure you have a lot of space and you're being very careful. Make sure no one's in the way. So, we're going to go into a handstand and see how far you can walk. Remember our shapes and holding that shape nice and good. Good work. Fantastic. Alright, our last challenge is very, very tricky, but if you can do it, I'll give you a gold star. We're going to do a handstand push-up. So, hands on the ground, kick up the handstand. Alright, I challenge you to do 2. Congratulations on making your way through this handstand drill network. Look after yourself, stay safe, have a good one. I'll see you soon.